We'll start with the men's Owen Hart Cup. They announced the bracket last night. Will Ospreay versus Kevin Knight in the first round. Brody King versus Konosuke Takeshita. Mark Briscoe versus Kyle Fletcher. Adam Page versus a wild card, who I fucking hope is not Jeff Jarrett, but I could totally see that being the case, because he faced him last year in the Owen Hart Cup, and Double J is all about winning the Owen Hart. No thanks. No thanks. But, so some of these matches are taking place on Sunday at the pay-per-view. I'll get to that in a couple minutes, but Ospreay, Kevin Knight, they actually just signed him. That's got to be an easy win for Ospreay, right?
Don't know Mr. Knight, but I'm going to go with Will Ospreay. Yeah.
All right, Kevin Knight is great, so that match is happening on Sunday. Easy win for Ospreay. Brody King, Takeshita. I mean, Brody King never wins when it matters most. I mean, Konosuke, easy win here.
I don't see him on the card, but I think.
Yeah.
No, Brody King. Who did he faced Mark Briscoe? Takeshita.
Yeah, Takeshita. Yeah, I don't think this match is. Some of the matches are happening on Sunday.
The only one I see on here is the Knight Ospreay, and it looks like Mercedes is facing Julia Hart as well.
Yeah, so only 2 first-round matches. Then the other matches are different. Briscoe Fletcher, win for. I don't even know why. Love Briscoe. I don't know why he's in this thing. Easy win for Fletcher. What'd you say?
To lose.
To lose. Yeah, exactly. Adam Page wild card. I imagine Adam Page would win. I don't know why. I hope it's not fucking Jeff Jarrett, like I said.
It's Jeff Jarrett got put Jeff over.
Oh God, no. Fuck no. Adam Page should not be losing in the fucking first round. I mean, really, let's be honest here. If it comes down to Ospreay, Konosuke, and then Page and Fletcher, Adam Page is beating Fletcher. It's not going to be Ospreay and Fletcher in the finals again. We already got that a whole bunch of times. It's going to be Adam Page and Ospreay in the finals. Will it not be? Because Konosuke is not beating Ospreay.
Sure.
So Ospreay and Adam Page, who wins the finals of the men's Owen Hart Cup ultimately?
I mean, Ospreay should win, I assume.
Yeah, I think Ospreay's going to win. I feel like that's a pretty easy one to predict. I feel like Ospreay's got to win that. And yeah, we'll talk about the rest of the Dynasty stuff in a second. But for the women's one, I got the women's card pulled up here. The women's one is actually a lot more unpredictable, and I feel like it's more star-studded, and not as many spots where that we're just giving away to random people. Jamie Hayter, Billy Starks, first round. Thunder Rosa versus Chris Statlander, first round. Julia Hart, Mercedes Moné, and Harley Cameron versus Athena.
Why is Mercedes even in this?
Because she's going for the main women's title.
She has like 1,000 of them.
Oh, she wants another one. She's the belt collector. Come on. She wants the main women's title. It makes sense. She's facing Julia Hart. Mercedes wins, right?
Yes.
Yeah, and Athena beats Harley Cameron, I would think.
Yes.
So Mercedes and Athena, they're feuding right now. The two of them are feuding. How does that match go in the semifinals?
I mean, Mercedes doesn't lose, so I would assume Mercedes wins.
All right, Mercedes goes to the finals. On the other side, Jamie Hayter, Billy Starks. I think Jamie Hayter, I would fucking hope would win.
I would hope so, but I feel like they haven't seen her on TV in forever. So
yeah, she should definitely win. Rosa Statlander, probably.
I think Statlander would win.
Yeah, I think Statlander would win. Yeah, Thunder Rosa really hasn't done a whole lot lately. So Jamie Hayter, Statlander, then Moné and Athena. You said Moné in the finals. Moné versus Hayter or Statlander? Probably Hayter, right?
I would say Hayter, and then Mercedes beats her, so we can laugh and move on.
So, do you actually think Mercedes is going to win the whole thing?
Why not?
Okay. I'll go Jamie Hayter.
It would be nice for Jamie, but we're going to do her and Tony. I feel like they've,
they have had a whole bunch of matches, but I feel like they're going to do Jamie and Tony, get Jamie the belt back, first of all. Second of all, unless Megan Bayne wins this weekend, which we'll get into. But Moné and Athena, I think, is the match they're headed to.
Yeah, we'll see.
So I feel like that's probably what it's going to come down to. Going to Dynasty, though, some of those matches are happening on the show. Let me pull up the Dynasty card. Hold on.
Will Ospreay and Kevin Knight and Mercedes and Julia.
Yeah, so that way Ospreay wins, Mercedes wins. Hurt Syndicate versus The Learning Tree. Big Bill and Brian Keith. Apparently it was supposed to be Brian Cage and Lance Archer. What a threat they would have been. Apparently Brian Cage got hurt, so that's not happening. Hurt Syndicate wins. I mean...
Oh, well, I mean, yeah.
What is this? Dynamite? I mean, come on. Rampage?
No, what's this, Dark?
You would think. Speaking of the Learning Tree himself, Chris Jericho versus Bandito. Mask versus title for the Ring of Honor World Championship. I don't think Bandito goes unmasked, so I feel like this is a pretty simple win for Bandito, hopefully getting the belt back, I would think.
Yeah, I would say so. I would say Bandito wins the belt back. I highly doubt he's getting unmasked.
Yeah, I agree. Daniel Garcia, Adam Cole for the TNT title. No time limits and no outside interference. I think
Is this
Garcia
for
wins.
the Kellogg's breakfast title? Oh, no, TNT. Okay.
TNT title, yeah.
I thought there was one that you couldn't. Was that a Continental one?
The Continental, yeah. That's not
That's
on
the
the show.
one. No outside interference.
But this one also has no outside interference, specifically for this match. Otherwise, you have outside interferences allowed.
But why, though?
I know it's dumb. I don't know. Then don't even say that, then.
Garcia wins.
All right, I'll say Garcia wins because they want Kyle Fletcher to take the belt off of him. So I'm going to say Kyle Fletcher wins.
Yep.
Death Riders versus Rated FTR for the trios titles. They're headed for a split with Edge and FTR, or Cope. I'm sorry, not Edge.
Death Riders.
Death Riders definitely win.
Terrible.
What? That's a match that makes sense. The Death Rider shit is awful though. I know it's your favorite storyline, but that's still pretty bad. Kenny Omega, Ricochet, Speedball, Mike Bailey for the international title 3-way match. A match that is definitely not for Mr. Marceau. Who do you think wins this match?
I would assume Omega retains.
Yeah, I think Omega retains. He just
Omega
won the
retains. Ricochet goes to Collision, and Speedball goes to ROH.
Timeless Tony Storm versus Megan Bayne, AEW Women's World Championship. They've been really pushing Megan Bayne lately. I'm going to say Megan Bayne wins.
Really? Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like Tony just won the belt back from Mariah.
She did.
I mean, if you're going to go all the way, I guess you put the belt on Bayne. But like I said, I just feel like Mariah just had the belt, lost it to Tony.
I think Tony will probably win, but I'm going to go out on a limb and do a bold.
I'll say Tony retains.
All right, I'm going to do a bold pick and say Megan Bayne wins. I got to have at least one bold pick on the show. And then another, main event here, or the main event, last match. Jon Moxley, Swerve Strickland, AEW World Championship. Did the Death Riders, did their run end, or does Swerve take home the title for the second straight year of Dynasty?
I think Moxley retains.
I think Moxley retains too, but I was hoping you would give me, some sort of optimism.
No, I think Moxley retains. I think he'll hold the belt till All In.
Yeah, no, I could see that. I could definitely see that. I don't want to see that. I really hope Jon Moxley retains. No. I take that back.
Yeah, you just said it. I clipped it.
Clipped it and everything. No, I really want Swerve to win so we can move the fuck on from this garbage. But do you think the climber of Mount Everest, Darby Allin, is probably the one taking the title? And if he doesn't die on Mount Everest,
if he doesn't die in Everest, yes.
On Expedition Everest at Epcot?
Yes.
Yeah, I think so too. Looking forward to the show. I'll talk a little bit about it next week here on the show. We'll wind down here in a second. Let me just read the last couple chats here. What the fuck is going on in the chat over here? Let's go Fozzy, LOL. Listen, I love Fozzy. Daniel, I feel like you're making fun of Jericho. Jericho, the learning tree is awful, but as an artist, as a singer, I think Fozzy's great. Richie said he was the best Muppet. The wild card might be Josh Alexander. I could see that because apparently he is signed and whatnot. I could totally see that. I don't think he beats Adam Page, nor do I think he should. Richie said the wild card is clearly Eugene. I was thinking the same thing, but I guess we'll have to wait to find out in a couple weeks. Swerve said love. I think he said love home Ospreay. I think he meant homie Ospreay. He's been working with the younger wrestlers as of late, and Fletcher versus Hangman is going to be gold. I think that's going to be a great match. Ospreay is awesome though. Johnny said they need to rehabilitate Kyle's push. He's fine. He lost to Ospreay in the cage, but I think he'll survive. Oh, love how. Now, I thought he said like homie. Love how Ospreay. That's what he meant to say. Swerve meant to say. Yeah, no, I agree. Mercedes can go kick rocks. Richie is not a Mercedes fan, so you can join the club. I know you're not a Mercedes fan. Where the F is Mariah May, Swerve said. She lost the title.
Get ready for WWE. I can't wait.
This kid, if this happens, if Mariah May goes to WWE, you heard it here first. He said it last week here on the show. Mariah May is going to WWE.
Graham will poo-pooed my idea so fast.
I said it was the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
I'm like talking into existence.
Listen, I'm not having a great year here as far as the Cena heel turn. I said that was awful, like never gonna happen, stupid, never gonna happen. It happened. The weekend is not gonna be the Mania theme. Not gonna happen. Alexis is gonna hold this shit over me till the day I fucking die. And now you're gonna hold it over me when Mariah May goes to WWE. I really should just stop predicting shit because I'm very wrong. So just do the opposite of what I'm predicting. Richie said, I just want Swerve to end this abysmal Mox title reign. Yeah, I think we all fucking do. Johnny said Monet and Athena should not be facing each other in a tournament. It's. I agree. I agree with that. RJ also agrees with that. Preach to the choir. But I mean, it's a first of many, though, right? I mean, come on, it's a first of a series. It's fine.
Yeah, but that's like having like Charlotte and Becky in a tournament.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess that's true. They should have saved the first match for a pay-per-view. That should have been the Dynasty match. That could have been the first round match. And you could have done that on Sunday. That would have made sense, right? Instead, we're probably going to get it on Collision or something. Hopefully Dynamite, but you know what I mean. This is one of the least interesting AEW pay-per-view cards. Yeah, the build, they only started building towards it 3 weeks ago, so I kind of get it. Millennial Noob joining us as we wind down here. Thanks for joining. Kenny Omega just for Ricochet to eat the pin. He also said Bane for the win. All right. I hope Bane wins. I don't think she will.